So hey there prime coders, my DMs and my comment section is totally filled with Aditya, do result is declared or not. So I am here with the actual interview dates that the candidate got, because many of the people were continuously sending me message on the Telegram that they got interview dates or tentative interview dates. So in this video, we'll discuss the TCS NQT 2025 interview dates of very first TCS NQT exam, because TCS usually conduct twice a year. So next you can expect in the January or December. So in this video, typically we'll discuss the interview dates and the interview preparation, because these people who got the interview have very less time to study for their interview. So we'll let you know what topic you need to study and what are the important stuffs to be covered. Okay, and the people who didn't receive the result, because this comment is also very much repeated in the comment section, so we'll cover with this question as well. Okay, so stay till the end so that you will be end up having everything in your hand. So interview dates. So this is one of the candidate. I got the message on Telegram, as you can see it is source. So dear all, greetings. The result for partner college test will be soon released, and most of the college, like if you see Hyderabad, Vizag, Vijayawada, Guntur, and subsequently we will plan our interview starting from 17th of October positively. Interviews will happen in 3 node zone. So the zones has been mentioned. Please help students prepare well for the interviews. So bhaiya, our TPO has sent this message, as you can see. So TPO is also sending messages, and if TPO is sending, then definitely you can expect the interview date on 17 onwards. It can be on 18 or 20 or anywhere, but you can assume that you can receive an interview mail on 17th of October, and you need to appear for interview. Yes. Now, if I talk about, you have only 4 days, because right now there is 12 October and on 14th, or I would say on 17th of October, you have your TCS NQT exam. Don't you think? So totally I would say 5 days. Let's remove this particular day, because this day will gonna end in few hours. Don't you think? Yes. So you have, let's say you have only 4 days to prepare, and how you can prepare it. Now, we everyone know TCS has 3 roles. Is it? First is ninja role, then digital role, then prime role, and every role contains a good amount of problems. But if you see specifically on digital and prime role, they usually ask coding problems. So you need a single place where all the important coding questions were discussed. Is it? So this is the question list that I created, and it was mostly asked in 2024 batch. So this will help you to get the intuition, okay, how the question can be asked to you in your interviews. And this is the most important stuff that you need to cover. Okay, now the second part of your interview, which is HR and MR, because we all know interview is of 3 panelists. One is technical, then would be a tech lead, HR, and an MR, which is manager. Okay, so they will test your skills on coding if you are from digital or prime. It is totally different experience based on the panels. Okay, some panel usually ask theoretical based problem, some panel usually ask resume based problem, some panel usually ask the coding or code essays. Okay, so that MR and HR question that you should at least do before your interview. Okay, so this is the set of question. Actually it is part 1 and part 2 is also released. You can find on my channel. Okay, now talk about the projects, because if you are able to solve coding, you are able to answer the HRMR, then definitely your next question will come on your project. So the mistakes that every beginner do, I came across everything and fitted everything in this particular video. Now pro tips. All the tips that you need to incorporate in your explanation, so that your explanation can steal the interviewer interest, and so that you can ace the particular interview chance that you got. Is it? And most of the people were also asking, yeah, you told pro tips, mistakes, everything, but how we can use it, how it looks like when we use your pro tip. So this is an example video where I took many types of projects, such as full stack, machine learning, HTML, and I would say internship experience as well. So if you use this pro tips to explain your project explanation will become tremendous, and everyone would be impressed. Okay, now important, or I would say most or very important topics, which is DBMS and SQL. In every role, let it be ninja, prime, digital, you can totally expect these types of problem. This is top 50, whether we gather all the important questions. Okay, most of the questions is covered in this DBMS particular video, if you do it, I would say your 98% of interview has been done, because 2% it can be a new question, but 98% of the question is covered in this particular video. It's only of 1 hour, I would say, and if you watch this video on 2x, it will only take 30 minutes to go through all the problems. Okay, and all the questions for theoretical questions as well as some practical questions as well, which you can expect not only on TCS, let it be any type of service based companies. So this video will definitely help you out to crack your DBMS questions, and in future also we'll create a series where we'll provide everything in a concise manner. Now the SQL definitely a very important as the DBMS, because if you are from Digital Prime, Ninja also they got a theoretical problem, but if you are from Digital and Prime, which is ranging from 7 LPA to 9 LPA, you can totally expect a SQL query in your interview, because in 2024 most of the people got SQL queries to write. Let it be join queries, okay, how you can join it, how you can concatenate it, how you can find the maximum or minimum salary, second highest, fourth highest. These are the more of the question that was repeated. But please study joins as well as the sub queries and the application of SQL, why SQL is important, where it been applied, what all database management system followed SQL. So you need to know everything about SQL queries as well as DBMS. Now if you talk about this particular video, I covered everything, all types of pattern, let it be joins, subqueries, aggregation function, having, group by, much more. Okay, you think it and you find in this particular video. Everything is provided in the description. I guess this video has few corrections as well, so do watch the comment section. Okay, I pointed out and pinned the data set as well as the mistakes that silly mistake has been happened. Okay, every correction is also that, so watch that only, then after that move your video. It is pretty much good. Now if I talk about TCS interview endgame, because most of the people wondering, sir, we only have 4 days, how I can study? Because I studied everything that you said, I did everything in 2 days, I am done. Now still I have 3 or 2 days in my hand, how I can prepare it? So the end game that Tony Stark also think of is have a mock session, because when you will have a mock session, you will get to know how much thing you got it and how much thing is reside in your brain. Is it because you watch 2 hours of extensive DBMS stuffs, SQL stuffs, then HR questions, MR question, coding problems. Now the thing is, you studied everything, but how you are throwing by your mouth, is that attractive? Is that you are lagging in your communication? Because you know everything, but if you're not able to communicate well, you will lag in your interview. So you need to have a mock session, and I would say we have 98% of success rate in mock session, because it is totally of 1 hour where we'll test your everything. Let it be a DBMS based question, your SQL queries. It's totally depend upon role whichever you got. Okay, so DBMS, SQL, then your core skills, it consists of the subjects which is there in TCS as well as your bachelor's degree, whatever you pursued with. So core skills is also covered, your communication is also covered, the name it, and everything will be covered in this particular thing. So this is a full simulation of an actual interview. Now resume review, which will help you to remove the weak parts of your resume so that your resume will stand out from the crowd. And if you talk about personalized feedback and expert guidance, is totally based on this 1 hour of session. What we totally got from you, from an explanation, and what all things that you need to improve. Let's say you are lagging in your communication, how you can improve it, and what could be the best part, what to say when someone asks you about the project, the motivation, the guidance, because the sessions will be taken by the TCS Prime experts, which will definitely help you to ace your upcoming TCS interview. Now, I don't forget you guys, I know the people who are watching this video till here, they also want to know, Bhaiya, my result is not been declared till now. Does that mean I got rejected? No guys, because no one expected like TCS will declare the result very soon. Okay, so you can expect, as I also created a video, the expected result date is in the November first week. Okay, November first week I would say, or I would say the October last week. So when you are celebrating Diwali or any other festive season, it might be you will get up having your interview dates into your hand. So be prepared, don't waste this time, because as you can see, these guys who got result right away, they don't have much time to prepare. Now you have good amount of time to prepare, which you can utilize in a better way so that it will help you to crack your upcoming interviews. Otherwise, there is no option. Just you will starting regretting everything, that why you wasted your good amount of time. Okay, because TCS interview is very different than other service-based companies. Okay, Accenture is very easy, Cognizant easy, but in TCS they test every aspects of a theory to coding, everything depending upon the role. Okay, so how to prepare, that everyone used to ask me. So you should know the first important topics. If you search on my channel, you will find some important topics as well. Now, roadmaps. I create a few roadmaps as well, but it's for 2024 batch. Now, I guess most of the people who are watching is for 2025 batch, is it? But you can see this roadmap will definitely get a flavor how to study for upcoming interviews. Let it be role-wise, or types of coding questions to do. Okay, so if you know these all these stuffs, you are done. So Aditya, where I can know it, I am hosting a webinar where I am sharing my 400 plus hours of experience of TCS NQT mentored student. Okay, I mentored 200 plus students, and most of the students are got the TCS NQT offers, and you will get all the 400 hours of learning in just 60 minutes. And if you wonder, does this cost me anything? Yes, it is less than 2 rupees per minute will cost you. Less than 2 rupee per minute, guys. Yes, so this will also help you to ace the upcoming role-wise interviews. Okay, we'll discuss thoroughly, and it would be an interactive session where you can also communicate with me and I will solve every doubts of you. Definitely. So yes, this is a webinar and you can find the link into the description. So do check this out. Register yourself. I hosted on 20th. So I'm also trying to contact the team so that I can reschedule it to 15 or 20. If it is not, then definitely it will be on 20. Otherwise, it will be rescheduled to 15 or upcoming Sundays. Okay. So do check this out. It will definitely help you to ace your upcoming interview. Now, I would definitely encourage you to join my Telegram group. Definitely it will help you to get the all updated news from different areas or states in our country. So if you're preparing for TCS, the full playlist has been created, the interview playlist. All the videos that I discussed is there inside this playlist, or you can find separately on my playlist section. Great. Accenture, Capgemini, Cognizant, and Cognizant extensive playlist is also built where the communication and most of the part is covered in this sheet, which will help you to crack your upcoming Cognizant interviews or online assessment. Hiring opportunity, sometime I put, which are legit as well as will help you to get into these companies. So if you have not subscribed this channel yet, I request you to subscribe this channel, which will help me motivate me to create good content for you for just free. I like this video. If you have not, share with your friends so that your friend can also start preparing for TCS and you both can ace the TCS upcoming interview so that you will be settled in your life. So we'll meet you with a new video soon.